from Left of the Dial Music here. I'm here with Dayglow before his sellout show, first ever in Dublin.
First ever.
First ever, and you managed to sell it.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what's going on.
It's all the good PR.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So just a few questions for you. The first one I was going to ask was, is there a song of yours that you'd recommend people listen to that haven't heard from you that like captures what you're about? Or
Oh man, that's a good question. I have a song called "Can I Call You Tonight," which has
Very good, yeah.
an ample amount of streams. So most people probably are a gateway like into Dayglow through that. So
Yes, yeah. I generally send them on.
Hot Rod, Close to You.
Close to
There we go.
You.
Yeah,
Close
that's
to You.
okay. No worries.
I heard it on KUTX, so I was like,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So, like, is there anybody or kind of main influences you would have when you grew up?
I mean, growing up, I don't even like. I mean, I grew up in a small town in Texas, and so everything that I like listened to wasn't like a product of being part of like a creative scene or like in a city that like enjoyed music. I just found everything on YouTube, so
Yeah.
I kind of curated my own taste.
Right.
So like I loved growing up like the staple like indie pop bands like Two Door Cinema Club or like Phoenix is an obvious one I think, and you know, bands like that, MGMT.
Sure.
And that shaped my sound. But when making Harmony House, I kind of went on this strange tangent and just like fell in love with yacht rock and like Michael McDonald or you know Christopher Cross. Stuff like that, and I try to kind of blend the two because I love the songwriting approach to yacht rock, and there's just nothing I could like find that felt like a blend of the two. So
Sure.
just as a challenge to
This
try and make an album like that. Yeah.
And you did it, yeah. And then in terms of like, is there a moment you credit? Like, I know that Can I Call You Tonight kind of took off virally and stuff. But is there something that you credit that happened to? Was it added to a playlist or SoundCloud or just with TikTok it kind of took off and kind of went from there?
Yeah, I mean that song has been so strange. I made it when I was 17.
Jesus.
So yeah, I was like, and I made a music video with a green screen that like my friend left at my house from like a school project. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's been so many moments where it showed up on a playlist or something, but I've found like even when that happens, it doesn't happen in the way that it like happened with the song, you know, because being on a playlist is a really big thing. I'm so appreciative to be placed on those, but even then, like there's like another extra step that like for some reason this song is really like connected with people, and I think it has to do with just like the honesty of making it. Like I was just alone in my room, and I think you can hear that in it. And you can feel that I was just like young and being creative, and so I think that's what people are attracted to, and I try to keep in my music always. But I don't know. I mean, songs really can get a life of their own on that one for sure.
Is there any advice you give to people that are starting out, or is there anything you wish you did differently when you started out? Or
yeah, I think for advice, I mean, I don't really necessarily know exactly what I'm doing, and something I found out is like,
something right.
Thank you. Something I found out is I'm not fully convinced that anybody really knows what they're doing.
Right.
I think like people know like what worked for them after they analyzed it after it happened, you know?
Sure.
But I think if you're making music, I think advice that couldn't go wrong is just like have fun with what you're doing and make sure that you're doing something that you really honestly love yourself. it's really easy when you're making art to like live through the advice of other people, and that really is important, because at the end of the day, if you're a musician, you're going to want to sell tickets to a show, and so people are going to want to buy it. So like, try in that regard to like make something people would like, but also like don't think that like you have to compromise your vision to do something, because you might have come up with something that nobody's ever thought of before, and just have fun, and it's all about just doing what you love to do, and so thankfully I get to do that.
Doing a good job of it. Well, is there any then bands that like you're listening to now, or bands that people might not have heard of, that you'd kind of recommend people listen to?
Oh man, I mean, most of the music I listen to, like if there's like a dad in the crowd or something, they're always like, yeah. But for my generation, I don't know, it's like everybody listens to so much music, and like it's so confusing to know even like what's popular anymore, because everybody listens to everything. But I love like Talking Heads.
Sure.
I'm listening to a lot of like new wave music recently, so yeah, Talking Heads, Devo is really fun. I love LCD Sound System. That's more recent-ish. Just dance music, stuff like that. It's really fun to dance to.
And then for like this tour, or at this minute in time, is there any song you're listening to, or song that's stuck in your head?
Oh man, I've recently have like been listening to Prince for the first time.
No way.
I like never like have even heard Prince songs. Like I know like obviously like Purple Rain and stuff, like you hear it out and about, but I just heard I Would Die For You.
Oh my God.
That song I
Have you
just
seen the video for it?
I haven't, no, but on the flight here I've heard that song for the first time, and I was like,
no way.
it's good music. So
you should watch the video and see the dance moves.
Okay.
There's this little shimmy that's
okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Enjoy it. Yeah. And then well, I mean, we kind of covered it, but the final question is, with your time in Ireland, is there anything you want to, the short time you have left, or anything you've done so far since you've been here? Did you have anything on your bucket list you want to do, a pint of Guinness or drinks or anything?
That'd
like
be fun. I'm sure that'll happen tonight. I wanted to see the cliffs, but we really didn't.
That's a while away.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm from Texas, so I don't know where anything is. So I was like, imagining the venue would be right there.
It's not too far.
So,
perfect, man. Well, look, thanks a million for your time. Best of luck with the show tonight, and see you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.